guys, I'm Dr. PK. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, press the subscription button below so that you can be able to get all episodes of my video. So today, I'm doing this video to help you to detect the actual cause of the misfire as far as the primary ignition is concerned. And this video I'm doing with an intention to save you as much money as possible before you start doing unnecessary shopping. So now, when your car has a misfire, the first thing that you are going to experience, abnormal vibration when your engine is at idle. And sometimes when you are driving your engine, you will experience loss of power, especially when you are going up hills. Now, what you are going to do, you are going to crank this engine and see how it is behaving, because we have realized that it has a misfire. As you can see, this engine is having abnormal vibration due to the misfire. So now we want to find out whether the problem with this engine is the plug or it is the coil. So now we are going to use the scan tool to detect the exact cylinder which has a misfire. In this case, we are going to use this outer to find out where the misfire is. Scan tool. So let's select this car. We go to diagnosis. Then this is Toyota Passo. Now we diagnose. After we have diagnosed the misfire DTC codes, we will get a misfire. Misfire code is, we will get DTC P0300. This is a random misfire. Random misfire. This one means that the misfire is occurring randomly to either of the cylinder, and this misfire may be caused by anything, maybe like the fuel pump or something from that line. Then we also have P0301. Then we have P0302. We have P0303. We have P0304. These are the misfire, the DTC code for the misfire for particular cylinder. This one is the misfire for cylinder 1. This is the misfire for cylinder 2. This is the misfire for cylinder 3. This is the misfire for cylinder 4. So for our case, we have gotten P0301. So for you to understand the cylinder where the misfire is, you need to have the knowledge of diagnostic trouble code, the DTC codes. So the DTC code for the misfire, it is anything to do with P03. So when you see a value of 03, this one tells you that that is the misfire. So the other two numbers, they tell you the particular cylinder where the misfire is. So for this case, P0300, this one tells you that this is a random misfire. This means that the misfire is occurring randomly in all cylinder. So now P0301, this one tells you the misfire is taking place in 0301. This means cylinder number 1. So P0302, this is the misfire. Then 0202, this tells you it is cylinder 2. Then 03, this one tells you the misfire, it is in cylinder 3. Cylinder 3, and so on and so on and so forth, depending on the number of cylinders that your engine is having. Now what we are going to do, we are going to interchange the plug and the coil to see whether the misfire is going to relocate. So this is the formula that we are going to use. We have cylinder. Then we have plug. We have cylinder 1, 2, 3. So for this case, we have 3 cylinders. So now what we are going to do, we have plug and coil. So we have cylinder 1, plug 1, plug 2, and plug 3. We have coil 1, coil 2, and coil 2. So now what we are going to do, we have cylinder 1, 2, and 3. So because the misfire, it is in cylinder 1, we are going to exchange this plug, we take it to cylinder 2. We take our plug here, and this plug that was on cylinder 2, we are going to bring it to cylinder 1. Then, this plug is going to remain in cylinder 3. Now, this coil that was on cylinder 1, we are going to relocate it to cylinder 3. So we put our coil here. Then this coil that was here, we are going to bring it here. Then this coil is going to remain there. This is the plug. And then you have the coil. You have your table like that. So we are going to relocate and then see whether this misfire is going to relocate from this cylinder. So let's go to our engine and do that. So it's an LPG car. Coil, this is coil number 1. We have cylinder 1, 2, and 3. From our table, this is cylinder. So now what we are going to do, this coil that was here, we are going to take it to cylinder 2. Let's remove the plugs. Remove very slowly and carefully. So this was number one, coil number 1 and plug number 1. It's there. Then we have coil number 2 and plug number 2. So it is refusing to come out. Plug number 2. Then we have coil number 3 and plug number 3. Yeah. So now from our chart, we are going to move it to cylinder 1. Number 2, we move it to cylinder 1. Then plug that was number 1 will go to number 2. The plug that was number 1, we take it to number 2. Then the one that was in number 3, it remains in number 3. So when you tighten carefully, and you make sure that they are in the right position. So now we are going to relocate our coils. So now we are going to relocate our coils. So from our chart, coil number 3, we are going to take it to cylinder 1. Then can now replace this cover. Place it properly. one, you return it. So now what we are going to do, we are going to drive this car, we take it for a road test, then we use our scanner tool to check where the misfire is located. Now you see, after the road test, the misfire is being detected in cylinder 3. Now this one tells us that our misfire, it has moved from cylinder 1 to cylinder 3. So from our chart, what we move from cylinder 1 to cylinder 3, it is our coil. So now, the problem of our misfire, it is the coil and not the plug. So you have to advise the customer to go and replace the coil, not the plugs. Thank you guys.